Hello there friends, Ken here, and welcome back to Grow Up. Now, we managed to collect another ship part last time. We finished up a couple of pod challenges as well. But let's take a look at the pod view and see what's going on the map, see where we can head to next. The world's kind of our oyster at this point. I mean, we've got plenty of ways to get around. We've even got ways to get up high now, so we can kind of go wherever we like. There's a pod challenge down here, but it's just a lonely pod challenge. We could head over here. Oh, this is the place where the mushrooms were growing out, but I don't know quite what was going on over here. Oh, this was the star plant, that's what it was. It was the mushroom star plant. And then we had the cactus star plant over here. Oh, it grows up into the camera. That really is something. What about this telerouter? Is this telerouter active? Looks like it might not be. No, it's not. Well, I mean, that could be somewhere for us to aim to go. It's a fair way away. But, we can make it over there. We could just teleport over, but to be honest, I think we might be just as well off flying. So let's hop down a Pluto, get inside it, and get ready to party. I actually really like how much this game just lets you fly around. Even though we're kind of limited, the fact that we have the glider just means you really can pretty much just get around wherever you want to go at any point in time within a few hours of starting the game. And that's quite freeing, really. And the world, as we've said before, is a lot more horizontal, whereas the original Grow Home was incredibly vertical. Oh, a ship part. Oh, we got an achievement. Budding Traveller. I bet that's for going enough of a distance. So here's the ship part. So we need to finish getting up there. I remember we grew the cactus plant up, but then it wasn't quite high enough, and we needed to get a little bit higher to finish things off. But we'll not worry about that right now, because now we can get to this telerouter. Now, what's the best way up there? I think we might have to try out one of our new plants. What do you say to that? This fella right here is going to make a lovely big old ball. And that ball is full of a gas that is lighter than air. I wonder if if you can really direct this, or if it just always goes pretty much upwards. It seemed to pick up quite a speed after a while. Like, it felt like we were going quite slowly, but eventually it started to really lift. I wonder if it gets faster the higher up into the atmosphere you go, because as you get higher up away from the Earth, the air gets less dense. And so theoretically, you might be able to fly up a little bit quicker. Also, I wonder if this will pop if it hits a wall. Or if it's more sturdy than that. This actually would probably get us all the way up to the top. We might think about using it, but I'll stop off here at the very least and nab this telerouter. Oh, we even came here because there's a tub. So we must have come here and gotten something. But it looks like we didn't activate the telerouter, which is classic. Oh, apparently we did. Apparently we did, and it just doesn't show that on the map. That's a little bit annoying, but whatever. We wanted to come over here anyway. There's a crystal nearby. Our crystal radar is letting us know, and I can hear it. Actually, maybe I can just hear that. Oh, it's down here. You can tell, you can see from the crystal radar shimmering. Where are you at? I know you're in here. There you are. That crystal radar is incredibly useful. Right. Time to make our way up to this ship part, I think. Go on, bud. Up you go. These bugs won't bother you. We've got a nice sun hat on. They know we're a friend of the animals, a friend of the plants. We're here to grow, not to show. Go on, bud. There you go. Time to fly, bud. Okay, now my plan is just to go all the way up here. It looks like we grew the cactus plant pretty high up to that sort of platform there. But then there's like a little bit of a gap and it's like, oh hey, looks like the cactus plant doesn't quite go high enough. So you could build some mushrooms up like we did a couple of episodes back. Or you could explore the world and find some other ways to rise up into the sky, into the stratosphere. Look at this, we're almost up in space. We're scraping the sky. You can see all the way down below. Oh, I love it. This game's wonderful and beautiful. It really is a nice follow-up to the first game. It doesn't feel particularly inventive compared to the, like, it's not as much of a breath of fresh air because it's just expanding on what the first game did, but it's sensible expansions that make, you know, just make the game kind of the next logical evolution of what it used to be. I know we can kind of just hang on to this and just keep building our greatest height at this point. And it looks like there's a few things up above us. I wonder if there's a cap and it's like, hey, you can't go up this high. Bud can't survive in space. Oh! Speak of the devil, looks like our thing popped. I wonder if that's because of our height or whether whether those bubbles just only last for a certain amount of time. Well, either way, we've made it over here. I'm going to go to the telerouter first. Seems like the most sensible option. Look at all these collapsing little rocks around the place. I wonder if we run into any specific space life forms around the place. I'd love to see a weird... I mean, I guess these are kind of space bugs. They're surviving very high up. But I wonder if there's anything unique up here that we haven't found before. Hey, bucko. Got ya. Aha! Champolines will grow on each other. That's kind of icky. Well, I mean, we've made some pretty good use of that in the past. There is another little place you can kind of drop through. We don't really want to do that. We want to get over to this ship part. So come on, bud. Let's get kicking. Pod, we're ready. Come in for collection. Oh, hello. That looks like a piece of Mum's engine, bud. Oh, we didn't actually get it on. There we go. Fantastic. And off he goes. See you later, Pod. Man, he really gets some speed when he's going. Look at that. Wow. See ya, sunshine. Oh boy, he really goes. Wow, well, we're doing really well. We've got most of the pieces of Mum back now. And it looks like there's a crystal. Oh, I can hear it. I think it's over here somewhere. Is there a cave under here? Yes. And now we've got the 5 bars on our radar. Oh my gosh! It's the bull! Or at least another bull. You remember the bull from the last game? He was in one of the caves and he was like a unique guy and he was very angry a lot of the time, to be honest, but can't blame him. We invaded his cave. Where's that crystal? I can hear it. Oh, it's down here. Well, let's go see the bull and see if he's mellowed out since last time, or if he's still a little bit ragey, a little bit mad at the world. Hey, bucko. How's it going? Oh. It's a squeaky toy. It's not a real bull at all. Oh, that's marvellous. Oh, you had me fooled there. Well done. Right, let's get up here. There's another crystal. And we're on the hunt. Because I think the more crystals we have, the easier it's going to be to travel around quickly. And then it's just going to be a case of collecting up whatever we can and finding the last few pieces of M.O.M. Go on, bud. Up you go. It does feel, I will say, because of the more open world nature of this, it feels a little less directed. And that could be a good thing or it could be a bad thing depending on what you like. But Grow Home felt very much like you had specific goals, because you always had your next few bits of star plant to grow. And this is, you know, a lot less focused. There are star plants to grow, but there's also challenges to do and, you know, Flora to collect and all various other means of expanding your repertoire. So you kind of don't, it doesn't give you as clear a goal of you should be doing this right now, so much as, hey, you could do whatever, I guess. Just here's some things on an open world and go explore. And that's very good fun, but it does mean I'm constantly thinking, well, what should I actually do next? What do I want to do? Have a look around, see if we can find anything obvious that we should be getting into. Oh! Ship parts. Man, we're very far away from it. Where is this place? Oh, this is a star plant. There's a star plant we haven't found before. It's on the other side of the world from us. That's quite a long way away. But it looks like it might be near the ice world. So if we can get to the ice world, then maybe we can head over towards this ship part. There we go. Right, now let's find a telerouter, because there's one here, and it is a long way to go, so maybe we should start off with a little bit of help in the right direction. See if we can find a telerouter that's over in the ice world somewhere. Lactus Crater, Beach View, Frozen Plateau, Frozen Lake. Frozen Lake looked like a pretty good one. Boom. Oh, and it is as well. I didn't really notice, but it is a frozen lake. Completely frozen as well, because we fell into the middle of it. What a bizarre thing. Righto, well, here goes nothing. Ah. Oh, this is where we climbed up. That's the platform we climbed up to. So we were actually, at the time, pretty close already to where we needed to go. Now, I'm not missing out on that crystal. It's not quite where we wanted to go, but it's not that much of a detour either. And it would be silly to miss it just for the sake of getting there a tiny bit quicker. After all, we're here to progress, and like I said, there's really no specific direction to how you have to progress. So let's do some crystal collecting. Bud, get your hand on it. There we go. Right, on we go. Our journey continues. Very peaceful, this. I know I say that quite a lot, but it is genuinely just nice and relaxing, and I'm very glad you're all here, just spending some time and enjoying the relaxation with me. I believe a ship part is somewhere near these caves. Can I wait outside? I'm not scared. What are all these? Look at this. Look at these wonderful plants here. Wow, it looks like we've got some new stuff to find in this brand new, very sort of pinkish environment. A lot of pink flowers and such. Very pretty. I like it a lot already. Might be one of my favourite places so far. Stalky. Climbable luminous floriform, like a terribly designed table lamp in a trendy restaurant. I think these ones are just, whoa, a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I don't think they really add too much. I quite like these weird tentacles wound round one another. Trebuchet. What a weird catapoid. I bet that flings you for miles. Just look at it though, it's nuts. Oh my gosh, it's a... How do you even get on it? I guess you... Yeah, I guess you do that and then it just... Oh god, no! It murdered me. It came back and murdered me. That was rather rude. Oh well. Not to worry. We're ready to go again, bud. Now we want to get over here, but we need to be a bit higher up. So, let's find our lovely ball of gliding. Oh no, it went away. Oh, maybe it doesn't grow in this environment. No, it does. It's okay. I was worried for a second there, because I know some things won't grow in certain environments. Like you can't grow standard mushrooms on the cactus plant, for example. Which is a sensible decision. It kind of stops you from always relying on the same thing. But we're going up, up and away. I hear tingling. I know there's going to be crystals not too far away. I'm sure there'll be some on the side of this mountain. Is it a mountain? Like a giant sky stalactite. Fantastic. I'm very into this. Oh, we're getting away from whichever crystal we were near. There must be some more down there somewhere. Oh, I see it. Speak of the devil. It's right next to us all along. Well, not to worry. We'll head back down in a moment and grab it. Look at this cloud rolling across the mountain that we're going on. You can get some pretty good movement here. Oh, a ball went inside the mountain and now it's no more. So I guess that kind of is a bit like bumping into something. It won't just keep going forever. But that's fine. Oh, there's more Flora up here as well. Fantastic. For those of you who aren't really familiar with Flora is like plant life basically, and fauna is animal life. What is this weird thing? Glow leaf. Oh, luminous springy leaves. What about this fella? Bloombus. A regular Bloombus is a common flora form that launches things, like droids, hella upwards. But I like the idea of going hella upwards. Ah, well, not to worry. I mean, we probably will experiment with that in a moment. We should probably grab this piece of mum. Watch your feet, bud. You're not waterproof. I know this. Yeah, that's very true. We're not very waterproof at all. Is that some shy grass down there? Kind of looks a bit like it. Bud, get off. There we go. It is. Hey there, shy grass. Not quite sure what use the shy grass has. Okay, we've got 6 parts out of 9. There we go. 2/3 of the way there now. Well done, bud. Right, let's grab this telerouter. I guess we can probably pull that waypoint off now. I actually kind of want to go over here. Take a look at this lovely star plant. Is that a... What's this down here? Is this a telerouter? Yes, let's set that as our goal. Let's get to that telerouter. And that can be our goal to finish things off for today. Go on, bud. There we go. Right. Oh, a crystal. Oh, we should remember that crystal lower down as well. Probably worth grabbing that before we head on. We're going to be heading in another direction anyway, so... Sporkid. Oh, a Sporkid is a ballistic life flora form. Like a firework, but a bit less explodey. Well, that's probably for the best if it's a bit less explodey. Oh, we're still near crystals because there's still 4 bars on our crystal meter. Looks like it's up here somewhere. We've got 5 bars again. Where on earth could it be? Oh, we're getting away from it, wherever it is. Oh, hang on. I see a cave. Always look in the cave. Where could you be? Down below, perhaps? There you go. There we are. Easy does it, bud. Easy does it. Water was quite dangerous. Righto, and off we go. Oh my gosh, what is that? Just going to ride this giant butterfly. Oh my goodness. Look at that big fella. He does. I want to do something with him. I want to grab him and scan him. But it doesn't let you really do anything with the wildlife, generally. Oh, there's more of them down here as well. Oh, this is fantastic. Oh, there was another. Is it this? Is this different? No, what's it referring to? Gnarls. This flora form appears entirely composed of knotty, greasy roots. Gross. Really, really gross. Right, where were we? This isn't where we were before, is it? I think we've come out on a different side, which is not particularly helpful, but perhaps we can find out where we were. Oh, that's where we were. I already recognise the... There it is, there's the crystal. I already recognise the kind of trebuchet plant thing. Look at that. Look how efficiently we can get around. 48 crystals now, and we get something at 60, so we've got a little way to go. Now, where did I put that waypoint? There it is. Oh, oh, another crystal. Gotta have it. Oh, there's some more of these bugs. Okay, so they're not that uncommon. Alright, we've got to be very careful here, because these things will bounce us around until kingdom comes. Well, we got it. And we got booted out afterwards, but we did get our crystal, so thank goodness for that. The alternative would be to go in very slowly and methodically and kind of remove them all one by one. That works pretty well. You can kind of, remember, if you hold a plant and push the B button, you can delete it as though you are Matt Hardy. And then once it's gone, that makes your life a little bit easier. So with those spiny things, you can just keep deleting them. There you go, look at that. Purple power rock. So this is definitely another star plant. Well, I'm very excited to grow this one up. But we'll get over to this telerouter and we'll end things there. So, that's going to do it for this episode. So thanks very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to bop that like button. And feel free to subscribe if you want to see more grow up. And plenty of other games as well, of course. They'll be going up regularly too. So, that's going to do it. You know, leave me a comment. Actually, I'd love to hear from you. If you're playing Grow Up, or if you're just watching this series. Look at this lovely new world. What do you think of this? Is this your favourite place we've been so far? Or did you like somewhere else better? Do you really like the ice world? Do you like the desert zone? Do you like classic mushroom village? You know, what suits you best? I'd love to hear. So if you want to let me know, or if you have anything else to say about the series, just drop it in the comments and I'll be sure to have a look and answer any questions you might have. So, thanks for joining me. I hope you have a fantastic day. And I'll catch you on the next one. Cheers!